These are the 5 most toxic Stumble Guys players to exist. And these are 5 of the most wholesome Stumble Guys players to exist. And they will be going head to head in a first of 5 battle, and we will figure out who's better, toxic or wholesome. Okay, so in front of me, we have the 5 wholesome players over here, and we have the 5 toxic players over here. And each team has a team captain that is the most wholesome and the most toxic. So let's introduce them and ask them why they're so wholesome / toxic. So for the wholesome team captain, we have Rage here. And Rage, why are you so wholesome for your entire team?
I'm a nice guy, and that's why you chose me for the wholesome team captain. Actually, a nice guy, you know?
That makes a lot of sense. That's a good answer. You're a really nice guy, and that's why I chose you. All right, and now for the toxic team captain, Freakish Pig. Why are you the most toxic team captain?
Because everyone just sucks at this game, you know. I'm better than all of them, let's be honest.
Are you planning on carrying your team, or do you think you're the worst one on your team?
Yeah, I'll probably carry.
All right, well, we are going to figure out who is better, wholesome or toxic in this first of 5 battle. Let's hop into the first game. Okay, so here we are loading into the first game. This is going to be one of the greatest videos ever. So you guys are able to tell who's on whose team by their skin. Obviously, the toxic players are going to have the toxic, dark, scary skins, and the wholesome players are going to have skins like this, and that. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and in this video, something I did not say is each round we're going to give an advantage to one team. So for the first round, the wholesome players are going to have the advantage because we are only doing wholesome abilities. So for example, that's like shield, shutdown, speed gel, chicken bomb. Those are what I classify wholesome abilities. There's a lot more, I just forgot all of them. And next round, we will do toxic abilities only, so like punch, kick. So right now, let's check who's who. We got 1 wholesome, 2 wholesome, and 3 wholesomes versus 2 toxic. Oh, this is gonna be a good battle. Let's see who's gonna win. All right, 1 toxic is on clutch, and he missed it. No way. Okay, Solos is still alive, and it is now a 1v1. We have Rage versus FaZe Lock. This is crazy for the first game. If we're talking about advantages, the wholesome should win this because we have the wholesome abilities enabled. And what I realize is this is actually the wholesome team captain. Let's see if he can hit this clutch. No way. And there we go. Wholesome cannot clutch at all, and the toxic take home the first point. It is now 1-0. Okay, now we are moving into the second round, and I gave the toxic players the advantage this time, even though they won the first game with the disadvantage. We are now only using toxic abilities like punch, kick, invis, lightning, stuff like that, like especially dice. Dice is enabled this game. So we are going to see a lot of toxic stuff happening. Let's spectate one of the toxic team captains, Freakish Pig. Let's see what he can do. And there he goes, almost getting a kill on one of the wholesome players, but he's still good. We are going to figure that out today. And there we go. He finally gets the kill on the wholesome ice cream cone. Dude, wait, toxic players are destroying right now. Let's see. Oh my God. Is that it? No way. No way that's it. 5v0 when they have the advantage. Oh my goodness. Killing all 5 of the wholesomes before they even die once is actually a flex. The score is now 2-0. Toxic players are up. And don't worry, I have an advantage for the wholesomes if it gets too out of hand. Okay, Freakish Pig, your toxic team is up 2-0. What do you have to say to the wholesome players?
Like, honestly, these people, they're so bad at the game. Like, they should just quit right now, honestly.
Nah, that's crazy. Okay, this guy's actually toxic. Hold on, let me ask what the wholesome team captain thinks. Rage, what do you have to say to Freakish Pig remarks right there about your team?
I think they're just too toxic, and we wholesome can make a crazy comeback and defeat them.
No, that's the best answer. Rage is a W team captain. I'm rooting for wholesome to win. Good luck. Let's go into the third game. You guys need to cut the lead here. All right, so for the wholesome's advantage, I gave everybody 1 emote, and the only emote is the hug emote, the most wholesome ability in the game. So the wholesome players should, oh my God, how is a wholesome already out, bro? There's no way you're dying that early. Just come on, bro. It's already a 5v4. Okay, I'm gonna spectate the wholesome's team captain because I feel like I spectated the toxic person last time. So let's see, is he gonna get taken out by... Oh, a founder almost took out Rage, but Rage is gonna get... Oh my God. Bro, he is so wholesome. As he was dying, he said, good luck. Wow. How sweet of Rage to do that. That's why he's the team captain, but it is now a 1v2, and hug is enabled. I don't know how the wholesome is gonna win this. All they have to do is hug him off and the game's over. Let's see what's gonna happen. And Solos unfortunately died. That is going to be another point to the toxic players. I have no idea what is happening. I think I might have to implement the advantage to the wholesome players, and the score is now 3-0. They are losing. Here's the Discord right here. You can literally see the wholesome players saying, you guys did well. GG's. Guys, we got to make a comeback. A founder here who's saying they suck. I own y'all wholesome kiddos. Haha. Okay. Wholesome players, you are now going to get an advantage. Let me tell you guys what it is. Okay, so the Wholesome players were losing so bad, 0-3 in fact, that I allowed them to choose one player to bring in, and now the Wholesome players have acquired Emmy Star. So they have the #1 player on their team. Hopefully this will be enough to get them back in the game. Right, here we are loading in to the next game, and I have Emmy Star right there. As you can see, I had him equip a gold skin to just stand out and look like the absolute best. So I don't think I should spectate him. I don't want to give him the curse. So let's just spectate someone random. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. We are going to spectate one of the Wholesome players, and oh my god, a Wholesome person is already out. I'm not going to lie, these Wholesome players, like I think their whole goal is just focusing on being nice, and they have no skill. Like, I think they only practice being nice. He's smiling, and the toxic person's doing the mad face. They need to focus more on skill than being nice. I know that sounds kind of bad, but like, bro, you just need to practice a little bit of your skill, and you'll get better at the game. But let's go back. Let's see. Okay, Emmy Star's still alive. Perfect. We definitely need him alive. Oh, Rage, team captain. And he misses. No. Vexy, we need you to carry, bro. You haven't been doing anything the entire video. We need you to do something right here with the abilities you have on. Emmy Star still alive. Okay, that's all I need for the Wholesome team. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Phase Lock. He's a master player. He's the highest rank in this lobby other than Daddy Founder. Dude, I feel so bad for Emmy. They're just all targeting him so much. I'm not even gonna go near him. He's doing good without me spectating him. All right, Founder, let's see. No, Vexy's in the lasers, bro. Is that... Oh, my God. There's no way. It is now a 1v3. Emmy Star versus 3 toxic players, and they block him off the spike. Oh, my God. This is insane. I don't even know if Freakish Pig did that on purpose. He completely blocked Emmy Star from going up. Oh, my God. It's now 4-0. All right, so we are currently loading into what could be the final game, but I don't see a chance where the Wholesome players lose this. I gave all of the Wholesome players the most wholesome aggressive ability that there is, which I think is Slap personally, and all of the toxic players have 0 abilities. So it's basically 1 wholesome ability versus literally nothing. So there's no way that they lose this, bro. I am so sorry. And I think this time we can finally spectate Emmy Star because there's no threat to him at all. So let's see what he can do with his Slap while all of the toxic players have no Slap. Let's see. And Rage just took out another toxic player. Team captain is coming in clutch when it really matters. Nice job, Rage. Let's see what Emmy Star can do, though. I'm gonna go back to him. Oh my god, finally! Freakish Pig, team captain of the toxic team. Can he clutch? And no, he cannot. And look at the Wholesome players. They're using all of their happy abilities. They're doing smiling. They're just happy that they got a win. It is now 4-1, and the advantages are not going to stop. I have even a better one, but it's not going to be as broken as this one. I have Rage here. I'm going to ask the Wholesome team captain, what are his thoughts on him getting Emmy back, and how did he feel about finally getting the first win for his team?
I'm just like happy too that Trent was being nice to us and wholesome, and Emmy is actually a pretty good player, you know? So he's gonna make a good change to our team, and we're probably gonna make a crazy comeback.
That's a good answer, but I'm glad that you said I'm wholesome because for the next advantage, I'm actually joining your team.
Yes.
Do you think I'm better than Emmy? Okay, so now I have joined the Wholesome team. The current score is 4-1. Basically, my team is down. I'm just gonna call it my team, and the map that I chose is Yeti Yeats, and the toxic players have the advantage this round, so I chose one toxic ability, which is probably the most toxic one in the entire game. Lightning. So every player in this lobby has the lightning ability enabled. And I did absolutely nothing. What an amazing start to my first game on the Wholesome team. I immediately get hit by a ball into a hole. Wow, amazing. Dude, why is Vexy running off the map every single game? Okay. Oh my god, wait. So many people are dying. What is happening? As long as Emmy Star is alive. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. 3v1. 2v1. Okay, 2v1. So, oh my god, game's over. Quickest game ever. I would like to say I carried, but I died in the first 5 seconds. So I basically didn't do anything that game. But the good part is it's now 4-2, and the advantage goes back to the Wholesome team. So let's see what's gonna happen. All right, Freakish Pig, your toxic team is falling. They've lost 2 in a row, and now that Emmy and me have been added, I'm doing a lot. But what is your thoughts, and what do you have to say to the Wholesome team right now?
I still think we're gonna win. You know, the only reason, you know, they might make a comeback is because of Emmy Star. You know, he's not really doing too much. You know.
Me? Okay, you know what? All right, that's all I need to know. I'm going to be very wholesome to you and kill you in the next game. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we are now loading into the game, and the Wholesome is low-key making a comeback. It is now 2-4. Wholesome is trying to climb its way back into the game, and I finally cannot jump in the lasers. I can actually play this time. And the Wholesome actually has the advantage this game. We only did Wholesome abilities. We did like Hat Hop, karate chop, glider, and rewind. So there is a lot of wholesome abilities in play here. Somehow one person is already eliminated. I don't know whose team it was. I'm just hoping it's not Emmy. Also, I want you guys to comment down below what team you're on. Are you team wholesome or team toxic? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to see which more of my viewers are wholesome or toxic. I would have to guess wholesome. I'm not gonna lie. It is now. Oh my god, wait, what is FaZe Lock doing? He's going for a clutch and he gets body blocked. He rewinds. Is he gonna survive? He's out. Oh my god. It is now a 3v1 once again. Wholesome is actually making a comeback. This is insane. Oh my god. If Daddy Founder can somehow 1v3 this, he's definitely the GOAT of the toxic team. And I know this guy in Discord, he's one of the most toxic players around. And oh my god, he rewind. It's now a 2v1. Amy Star's out. Oh my god, Amy Star's out. Amy Star is now out. It's a 2v1. If one person is going to beat Founder, it was Amy Star. And now he's done. And now look at him. He's doing the clown ability too. Look at how toxic he is. The only kind of aggressive ability that they have is Chop, because I have to choose one that's pretty aggressive but still wholesome. I'd say Chop is definitely the most one other than Slap. And oh my god, how did Solos get out? It's a 1v1. How did he possibly get out? I don't even know if it was in my point of view, but I'm gonna try my best to play the clip. And let's see what's... Oh my god, is it over? It's over. Oh my god, it's over. He just 1v3'd to win the video. 5-2. How in the world that happened? I was rooting for the wholesome team, bro.
Your team sucks.
Wow.
Just quit the game.
I won't quit the game, bro. I'll just keep getting better, and at one point I will beat y'all, bro. I'm gonna lie. You guys won because of pay to win. That was... The rewind was a...
Okay, chill. You're wholesome, bro. Chill. You don't gotta... Hey, it's GG's from you, Rage. Like, you're wholesome. I know. I see a little bit of toxic coming out of you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, that is going to be the end of the video. Wholesome lost. What was the final score?
What was it? 5-3?
Was it 5-3 or 5-2? 5-2. So the final score was 5-2. The toxic players won, and each of the toxic players are going to be receiving 1,000 gems for joining the video and winning. If you guys want to join my next video, join the Discord link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.